or the thing that you're trying to be productive, you're trying to get things done, you're trying to accomplish a task or stay on schedule, but there's that one thing that always seems to throw you off schedule or slow you down. What would that thing be? Getting lost or caught up in like the scrolling for a little bit. It wastes more time than you know, and I'm just talking about for myself. Just getting distracted, that's what it is. I'll just leave it at that. Getting distracted and off task slows me down from doing the thing that I need to be doing. And I've heard they say it takes 23 minutes. Do you guys think that's true? Like a whole 23 minutes to get back on task after you've gotten distracted. And so distractions. Part of the journey for me is to not get constantly caught up in distractions. And for me, sometimes it's like you also lose that momentum to get the thing done. So we are all so similar. All of us deal with so many of the same things, but at different levels, in different ways, and things like that. But aside from the little tiny thing, everything is good. And she said, yep, you're good. You know, the things that we saw last time, seems like they're resolving themselves. You're fine to go ahead and work out, but still just don't do anything that you weren't already doing before you got pregnant. So that's exciting. Kedrick doesn't think it's exciting, but I do. Let's see. Okay. How do you find peace and clarity through faith when you feel lost or uncertain? And it's funny because we literally kind of talked about that this morning. And the short answer would just be faith. And like, let's look back at history. Let's look back at the moments and the times in my life. God has never ever left me. I've never been without anything that I need. Now, maybe I'm not where I want to be or where I think I should be, or things aren't progressing at a pace that I think that they should. Food, clothes, money, shelter, a roof over my head, money to pay for things that I need. I've never been without those things ever. And I always feel like God is preparing me for the next thing, or he's trying to mold and shape me and elevate me in my character or in my faith or just in my trust and my faith in him. And he's never forsaken me. He's never let me go without. And so how do I find peace? Is just bringing that to the remembering that he's never left me. He's never given me a reason to worry or fear or doubt. Everything always works out. And even if they're not working out in a way that I think or they should be, or even if it doesn't seem like it, in the end, things are always working out. And so when I feel lost or uncertain, I'm not saying it's easy for me to do. I'm not saying that I always automatically remember how good God has been to me and all the things that he's brought me through and how he's never left me. Sometimes it takes me some time to remember and I just have to reflect on it. But yeah, to answer the question, how do you find peace and clarity through faith when you feel lost or uncertain? And the simple answer is through faith and remembering who God is and how he always shows up in my life and how I'm always taken care of and always have the things that I need. Always. There's never been a time where I didn't have what I need. We don't always get what we want. And sometimes that's a good thing. Okay.